Greetings, team. Welcome to another workout with me, Shomari Ali. Today's focus is going to be full body. We're going to need some equipment, so I want you to grab your yoga mat, a foam roller, and a light to moderate pair of dumbbells. Also, one heavy kettlebell or dumbbell. So grab those things, and we're going to start in about 5 seconds. We're going to get into our warm-up. So I want you guys to get on the mat, get onto your knees in a heel sit position, and we're going to start with a child's pose, reach through now. So I want you to sit in each position for about 10 seconds and then switch. So I'm sitting back into my hips. I have a very wide stance here, so I push my knees all the way out, and I'm bringing my butt all the way back into my heels while reaching across my body. So as I'm reaching across my body, the other hand that's straight, I'm using that palm to push back and get my hips even deeper into the stretch. So you can see from this angle, this is the same thing. I'm just showing another angle. Again, you guys are just going for 10 seconds in each position. Yep. So here in the center, I'm using both hands to push back as well. So let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. If you want to chill here for a bit more, that's on you, but we're going to transition. You can pause and stay in the child's pose a bit more if you like to, but we're going to get into another movement in a bit. All right, team, so next up we have leg swings. We're going to do forward and also lateral leg swings. So we're standing up. I suggest that you get your hand onto somewhere stable so you can focus on really putting some power in your swings. So we're going to do 15 on each leg. First, you're doing forward, kicking as high as you can forward and back, loosening up the hamstrings and hips. 15 forward, then we're going to go lateral. So lateral, you're going to bring the foot in front of your body first, then up high to the side. Notice I have my foot dorsiflex, so that means that the toe is bent up towards my face. Bring it up as high as you can on the side. So it should be uncomfortable as you bring it up. So you can pause here, take your time, 15 on each side. Then we're going to move on to the next movement. I'll see you guys in a second. So next up, guys, we're going to do inchworm push-ups. So we're going to do 5. This is going to warm up the hamstrings and shoulders. So first I'm going to demonstrate, then we're going to get into it. I'm going to crawl out, keeping my legs as straight as possible, perform 1 push-up, then crawl back up. If you need to do a bent knee push-up, that's fine as well, too. We're going to start now. Let's get it. That's 1. Notice I'm keeping my legs completely straight as I crawl back up. Heels down, then we're back down for 2. Again, if you need to do a bent knee push-up, that's fine, but then hop back up and crawl up. We're back down, here we go, 3. Great job. If you need to pause to catch up, that's all good. Get your 5. We're back down, this is 4. Last one. And this is 5. Great job. Let's rest for a bit. So I want you to grab your heavy dumbbell or kettlebell, something on the heavier side, depending on your level, or you can go body weight, but we're going to get into 1 1/4 squats. 1 1/4 squats, and we're going to do an AMRAP for 40 seconds. So as many reps as we can get in 40 seconds. I'm showing the movement on the screen. Let's get started in 3, 2, and 1. So we're holding that kettlebell or dumbbell close to our body, keeping the heels planted. We're going to perform a quarter squat, then a full squat, then we're up high. So it's a quarter squat, go all the way down the depth, come up a quarter of the way, back down, then up. The entire time, I'm keeping my core tight, keeping my belly button pulled into the spine. That's about halfway. We're doing as many reps as we can for 40 seconds. Heels are planted, pushing through the midfoot, bringing your chest up as you stand up. Only 10 seconds left. Ignore the creepy way I'm looking at the camera. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and great job. So let's put down that kettlebell or dumbbell. We're only taking 15-second rest intervals today, as you can see on the screen. I want you to grab your light to moderate pair of dumbbells now. Now we're going to do hinged alternating dumbbell rows. So first I'm going to demonstrate, then we're going to hop into the movement. So grab both of your dumbbells. You're going to sit back into your heels, pull your belly button into the spine, and we're doing an alternating row starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. So part of performing this movement correctly is maintaining the hinge. So I'm not just standing here willy-nilly. I'm shifting my weight back into my heels and midfoot while simultaneously pulling my belly button into my spine, keeping my abs engaged. Not just my abs, also my spinal erectors. So everything that wraps around my spine is helping me stay stable here. So I'm leading the movement with my elbow, not my shoulders. So that means the first thing that goes back is my elbow. I'm pausing at the top and taking the dumbbell down slow. Great job. Stay with me. We only have a couple seconds left. Get as many reps in as you can. We're stopping in 3, 2, and time. I want you to keep those same dumbbells in your hand, but now we're going down to a tall kneeling position for supinated bicep curls. So that means you're going to turn your wrist away from your body. When you're curling, imagine your pinkies going into your bicep, squeeze at the top, take them down slow. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. So in this position, I'm squeezing my glutes while also flexing my abdominals. So I'm not sucking in my stomach. I'm doing that same thing that you would do if you were bracing for a punch. So I'm squeezing at the top, taking the dumbbells down slow. I know that part at the top is the most important. Squeezing, yep, rushing the blood into the biceps, then taking it down slow. I mean, that's up for debate. The eccentric could also be the most important because you're getting a lot of gains there. You're getting stronger by controlling the rep down. So I'm taking it down slow. Less than 10 seconds left. Get as much volume as you can get, team. We're squeezing at the top. Exhaling when you take it up. Inhale when you take it down. And time. If you want to get a few extra reps in here, I don't think bicep curls ever killed anybody. So great job, guys. Let's get it. Next up, we have scissors. So we're still on the mat. I want you to put the dumbbells down and sit on your butt. Put your hands behind you. You're going to get your legs out straight. Bend your toes towards your face, and we're getting abdominal scissors. We're also going to be working the hip flexors here, but your abdominals will be taking the brunt of the work. If you're doing this and your lower back takes over, try to squeeze your glutes and pull your belly button in, all right? We're going for 40 seconds starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. So make sure you're keeping a breathing pattern here. I'm not doing a great job of that here, but listen to me. Trust me, you want to keep a breathing pattern. It'll help you. So you want to be inhaling and exhaling. Deep inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Keep a pattern going. So this is a regression, how my hands are down. If this is too easy for you, you can put your hands overhead. If this is too tough for you, you can put your hands under your butt. That'll make the move a bit easier. Hopefully this talking is distracting you. We have another 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and great work. We're going to keep pushing. So next, guys, let's get into a push-up plank position. We're going to do twisting pistons. So it's a evil version of a mountain climber. That's right, it's evil. So we're going to start in a push-up plank. You're going to jump to the side and then back center. Jump to the other side, then back center. Notice how I'm twisting as I jump to the side, starting in 3, 2, and 1. Twisting pistons. So home base is the push-up plank position. As you jump to the side, you're twisting to engage the obliques. You're trying to have your hands directly under the shoulders, and yes, your heart rate will be up. Your heart rate is going to be up. So if you see in the corner, we're working abdominals, cardio, and shoulders. I should have also put obliques there because if you're doing these correctly, when you're twisting on the side, as you get later in the set, your abdominals are definitely going to be on fire. Let's keep pushing. We've got 10 seconds. Keep breathing and pushing, guys. Breathing and pushing. Think of your goals. Think of why you locked in here. We've got 4, 3, 2, and time. Let's rest. We're getting through this workout. So if you've really been following along by now, I'm sure your abdominals and your shoulders are sore. And that's okay. You came here to work out. So the next move that we're going to do is plank ups. Plank ups, so you're back in a push-up plank position. We're going to be going from a push-up plank down into a forearm plank and back. So watch when I do this, make sure your butt travels with you. So when I go down, my hips travel, my butt goes down, I squeeze my glutes, push myself right back up. The hands stay right under the shoulders. So we're going to go for 40 seconds starting in 3. Y'all ready? 2, 1. Let's get it. So push up plank, down to a forearm plank. So don't rush through. We're not flying through. We're going to go slow with a cool tempo. So pause for at least a second in each position, squeeze your glutes, then go down. You might see people doing this super fast. That's okay. That's not what we're doing. Yep. We're about halfway there, pushing up, squeezing the glutes. Now, if this gets too tough, widen your stance. You can even put your butt in the air for a second, go into like a downward dog, but get right back into it. Don't let your knees go to the ground, guys. We're almost there. Keep fighting with me. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Only resting for a second because next up we have jump squats. So guys, I want you to shake it out, stand up, make sure you have a safe environment. We're starting with jump squats. So first we're going to demo it, then get into it. So you want to start with a squat, sit down into your heels. I'm pushing the ground away, and look how I'm landing soft into the next squat. I'm landing into the next squat every time, not landing with stiff legs. We're going to start in 4, 3, 2, and time. So let's say you're following along and it's like, oh my God, my legs are on fire. You can regress to just squats, but you want to keep moving, trying to keep the heels down, chest up. I'm exhaling as I go up, inhaling on the way down. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. We're about halfway. Exhale up, inhale down. Every time going down into a squat first. Start the move by going down into a squat first. Landing in a squat. 10 seconds left. We have 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. I put a little bit more time here because I know it's tough, you guys. If you need a longer rest, you got about 20 seconds this time. So do a couple leg swings, shake it out, and I want you to run and grab your dumbbells. Grab your dumbbells and get down into a tall kneeling position. The next move is a tall kneeling Arnold press. So we're going to be in a tall kneeling position. The dumbbells start in your face. You rotate out and press, starting in 4, 3, 2, and 1. A few cues while you're working. You're squeezing your glutes, exhaling as you press, controlling the move up and down. When you're pressing the dumbbells, they should be lined up with your ears. My joints are stacked, meaning my wrist isn't bent. It's almost like I'm punching at the ceiling. Exhaling every time you bring them up. You should feel your abdominals working. Your shoulders should be on fire at this point, especially if you've really been following along. I know my real riders have really been following along. We've got 12 seconds left. Let's get as many clean reps in as we can. 9. Keep working. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. I want you to get a sip of water. If you need to pause here, that's okay. We're about to finish this workout off with a bang. We're going to do full speed mountain climbers. I want you to start in a push-up position, hands directly under the shoulders. We're going as fast as we can, guys. As fast as we can. This is the last thing that we're doing. Great job. Thank you for following to the end. We're starting in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Mountain climbers. I'm demoing them on the screen. Hands are under the shoulders. I'm pulling my belly button into the rib cage and I'm going full speed. Let's say you need to rest, hold the plank, but do not let your knees touch the ground. Keep pushing. It's a grind. We're going to have to grind it out. We're about halfway. The whole time you're trying to keep your hips up. You can do it. You've got 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Great work, and thank you for doing today's workout. If you made it to the end, I would love your feedback. Thank you for using the Oasis 7 personal training app by me. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Have an amazing time and read what's on the screen. That says rest and repeat. Peace.